Hello, I'm Mayor Peter Machicki with the City of Soldotna. I'm sitting here looking over a photo of my father. He's going to be 80 this year, and my father taught me a lot about the effects of secondhand smoke. Three of my siblings suffer from the effects of our family being around my father smoking for many years. He finally quit, but he's struggling with the effects of emphysema, and he's on oxygen. Some days he finds it very difficult to breathe. As a policymaker and a manager as well in private industry, I feel that it's my responsibility to protect those I care about. Some of those that I care about are not just my family, but they're also the people I work with and the people that work for me. So I do feel that policymakers and managers like myself have the responsibility to do what they can to protect public health by protecting individuals and workers from the dangers of secondhand smoke. Thank you.
This is not about the smoker. It's about the smoke.
Smokers inhale about 15% from the cigarette. The other 85% goes into the air.
My name is Paul Drake. I'm the Director of Respiratory Therapy in the Sleep Lab at Central Peninsula Hospital. We see severe lung disease created by the exposure to secondhand smoke. Interestingly, secondhand smoke is listed as a known human carcinogen, and I think that's not really well known. There are at least 60 chemicals in secondhand smoke that are known to cause cancer in humans. There is absolutely no safe level of secondhand smoke.
The smoke leaving the end of a cigarette has more toxins than the smoke inhaled by the smoker.
Just being in a room with someone who smokes makes you an unwilling smoker. It would not be uncommon to see a patient with lungs of a smoker because in fact they are smoking, they're just an unwilling participant.
For every 8 people who die from smoking, 1 innocent bystander dies from secondhand smoke.
My name is Mary Wine, and I am a 4-year survivor of secondhand lung cancer. Well, my doctor said it was from living with a husband who smoked for 48 years. He said it was caused from secondhand smoke.
120 non-smoking Alaskan adults die each year from secondhand smoke.
I just wish everyone could realize how this is avoidable.
The debate is over. The science is clear. Secondhand smoke is not a mere annoyance, but a serious health hazard.
Hello, my name is John Parker. I'm a businessman in Kenai, owning a company called Parker and Associates. Some years ago I became involved in the issue of secondhand cigarette smoke because my wife contracted chronic asthma from secondhand cigarette smoke to the point where she visited the ER several times to keep her alive, actually. She contracted her asthma from secondhand cigarette smoke in the workplace, actually.
Working in a smoke-filled environment increases my risk of lung cancer and heart disease.
My name is Philip Brower, and I'm the owner of Sharp's Billiards here in Kenai. We decided to start off non-smoking because the benefits and everyone that comes in the door always with the same replies. You know, this is wonderful that we finally have a place to go that we can enjoy ourselves and not come home smelling like an ashtray. Even the people that do smoke understand that it's best for me as a business owner to cater to the masses instead of just that niche. I think that anyone that would like to open up a business is going to recognize that there's a tremendous amount of benefits to being non-smoking.
Hi, my name's Alice Kirkfleet, and I own Michael's Restaurant, Michael's Lounge, and the Soldotna Inn. I decided to change Michael's to a smoke-free environment. There were some concerns in doing so. Of course, finance. We were concerned that we would lose revenue dollars because of it being non-smoking. All the smokers might go elsewhere to eat and drink. And when we finally made the decision and just went ahead with it, we found that it was actually a positive revenue thing instead of a negative one. And that for not only did we keep some of our smoking customers, but we also gained a good number of customers who wouldn't come in here because of smoke. I find that I have employees of other restaurants nearby who are smoking, asking to come and be employed by me because then they could be in a smoke-free environment. So I think I have an advantage from a hiring standpoint to be non-smoking. I know I'm saving dollars by being a non-smoking environment. I don't have to repaint as frequently. I don't have to clean everything as frequently, that film, the dust. I recently repainted the restaurant and was able to take the smoke eaters off of the walls and just completely throw them away in the dumpster, and it felt great.
A smoke-filled room can have up to 6 times the pollution of a crowded highway.
It's a better business decision all the way around. It's better for your employees, it's better for finances, it's better for your own self-well-being.
I'm Pat Porter, and I've been the mayor of the city of Kenai since 2003. I come from a generation of a family where everybody in the family smoked. From that secondhand smoke that I breathed all the time, and you don't really realize that it begins to affect your eyes as well. So because of that, I have the early stages of macular degeneration. When you look at more than half of the United States, individual states have gone smoke-free for every work environment, and saying we no longer allow smoking in here. It's not only a protection for the people who shop or frequent that facility, but also for those people who work there.
In 2007, tobacco cost Alaskans $314 million in direct medical costs and an additional $177 million in lost productivity due to tobacco-related deaths.
My name is Grace Ohlendorf. I'm from Soldotna, Alaska. Now we know that not only smoking itself is bad, but secondhand smoke is bad for everyone who's breathing it in. And it's not fair to me, it's not fair to anyone who's not choosing to put a cigarette in their mouth to be breathing in these chemicals. It makes me concerned about my own health and how many times I've walked into a restaurant, any type of building, or just even outdoors right outside of a building where I was secondhand smoking myself, and it's simply not fair to me and to my own lungs to be breathing this in.
Everyone deserves the right to breathe smoke-free air.